The cost is absolutely next to nothing, guys. It's really, really cheap. Unless everybody in the world knows about you, which they don't, obviously, then they're going to be benefited by going through this journey, okay? So guys, what I would recommend you do is from this very, very, very point on, okay, every single lead you get that's brand new lead, you want to already have this system set up. Hey guys, Roberto here, CEO at Use Growth. We're the experts in home improvement marketing. We returned millions in revenue to our clients, and we've been in the home improvement business exclusively since 2020, and we've worked with hundreds and hundreds of home improvement clients. Today, we're answering a question from Dom, and Dom asked us very simply, how can I use email marketing to establish more of a relationship and get more business out of the emails that I have in my database? So let's jump right in. So the power of email cannot be underestimated. Why? Because one, you've already got the emails, so it doesn't cost you anything to get them. So the cost is absolutely next to nothing, guys. It's really, really cheap. So that's the first benefit. The second benefit is if you do it right, it's very, very low effort, and it's very low time as well. It doesn't take a lot of time, it doesn't take a lot of effort. Now, the way you want to approach it is before you start sending out emails en masse, you need to send the right messages at the right time. So what do I mean? Well, we need to go into a little bit of theory here. So first off, who are you sending emails to? You've got customers who you might ask for referrals, okay? That's number one. Number two, or option two, you might ask them for reviews. Or number three, touch point. A touch point check-in is just you're sending them a nice message to say thank you for their business, and then, just a nice touch point basically. And then those are the main things I would say you would ever really send to your customers. So this example can be very simple. Thank you very much for your business. If you know anybody that would also like a improvement to their home, then simply give them this code, and then we'll make sure that you also get a nice kickback from that. Reviews, very simple. You ask them for a review if they're a happy customer. Touch point, as I just said a second ago. So that's what you would do if you're looking at emailing customers. Now, a lot of you guys aren't probably doing that, but that's very, very, very low hanging fruit, guys, okay? You might not have thought about it already, but especially these two options, if you do that right, you can very, very, very easily make a good amount of money from those guys, okay? Now, you want to be careful. You obviously don't want to send marketing material to these guys because they're already customers, and you're going to potentially burn the bridge when you do actually try and ask those questions. So if you want examples of those questions, just click here, and then you can watch another video where I actually give you examples on how to write those type of emails. But let's jump into the second segment, which is non-customers. So guys, non-customers or leads, okay, is a completely different experience, okay? You want to understand that a customer can be at several different points in their journey. They could be, for example, this is making a sales, and this is a brand new lead, okay? They've got to go on this journey in order to get to the sales promised land, okay? So let's just say you have a brand new Windows product, and then with this brand new Windows product, it offers something that's never really been seen before, but it's super effective, and the customers you've installed it for absolutely love it, okay? That might be a little bit harder to sell to this person than just a simple double glazed window, for example. So if it's a new product, you need to go through a bit more education. So you need to ask yourself, what am I trying to sell to this person, and what's their level of sophistication? So for example, if they're a new lead and they don't know much about your product or your brand, you might want to send them an email relevant to here. If they know about your brand, they know about your product, but they don't necessarily know about your offer right now, you might want to send them email here, and we'll write that in a second. And if you've already had a sales phone call with them, or you've gone and given them a quote, but they've not sold yet, you might want to send them something here, okay? So what I will just give you a quick example of is this would be that would be a time-specific discount. This one in the middle to the customer that knows a bit about you and your brand, but they're not yet in a position to buy. You might want to send product benefits and transformations. And then on this one, you might want to send them about us video, guys. Okay, so what this is going to do, every lead eventually with you guys unless everybody in the world knows about you, which they don't, obviously, then they're going to be benefited by going through this journey, okay? So what you would want to start to do is every single lead from this point on, if you don't already have a system like this built, you want to send them these 3 emails, because why not, okay? It's gonna help your sales. So this is what I would do if you have leads in your system and you've not already emailed them much, okay? What I would recommend you do is from this very, very, very point on, okay, every single lead you get that's brand new lead, you want to already have this system set up for you guys, okay? So you just know automatically that when you get a new lead, on day 1, they're gonna get that email. On day 7, they're gonna get this email. And then day 14, they're gonna get that email. Now, what are you doing here? You're sending a customer, you're pushing them down this road, okay? And you're giving them what we like to call, in the marketing world, touch points. The power of touch points cannot be underestimated. In order to buy, say, buy an expensive product, you need to experience and have an interaction with that thing several times. So if we take an example of you home improvement guys, okay? First off, when the lead ever hears about you, before that, they've already had 1 or 2 touch points. They might have heard about you from a neighbor or a word of mouth referral. They might have seen you on Facebook. They might have seen you on Instagram. They might have opted into giving you, they might have given you their email address one day to get a free quote. All of those are individual touch points that they would have actually already had way back here before they ever became a lead. So these leads, you need to know that they've already had 3 or 4 touch points before they've got to this point. They've seen your website, they've had a phone call, an outbound phone call, they've had a referral word of mouth from somebody, one of your customers. So they've already they might even had 3 touch points here, okay? And then look, you send this email and you know that they're gonna get this. Well, that's touch point 4, and then here, touch point 5, and then here, touch point 6, okay? Now what we're doing is, what's everyone's favorite number? Number 7. They typically say it takes 7 touch points to take somebody from not knowing who you are to knowing, liking, and trusting you, which are 3 core fundamental traits of someone becoming a customer of yours, okay? They will not buy from you if they do not know, like, and trust you, unless they really need their products, like they're stuck on the side of the motorway, their car's broken down and they have to get a product from you. If they're buying something like a windows and doors or a garden room or an expensive product or a desirable item, they have to know, like, and trust you in order to do so. So that is it, guys. If you want to start sending emails to your company from this very point on, you need to just make sure that all of these 3 emails are sent, and you've got the rough things here about us, product benefits and transformations, time-specific discount code to finally get them over the line. Okay, guys? So I hope you guys found that useful. If you have any questions, please let us know. There'll probably be a link in the description where you can get examples from us and how we do this for our clients and how we do this as a business ourselves. Apart from that, guys, have a fantastic day, and then you'll get much more videos like this coming soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out some of our other videos right here. And don't forget to subscribe down below so you never miss out on our new content. We've got lots more coming your way. See you soon.